Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar. So, last time we picked up Kyle, who joined the party as our 5th party member, filling up all the available slots here, which, yeah, makes sense. I just wasn't expecting more than 4 party members, at least not active in combat, because 3 or 4 seems to be way more common in JRPGs, I guess. Or is it? Is that statistically backed up? Or just my impression or experience? I don't know. Either way, I'm not complaining. He seems pretty strong. He basically seems very similar to Alex, except a little bit stronger. However, that might be... well, I mean, his base strength is higher. Alex is up 1 level higher now, but still, his base attack is not quite there. However, we are about to enter a new town, whichever this one is. So there's a decent chance, I guess, that Alex will get a weapon upgrade in the local shop, but Kyle might not, because, well, it would be kind of silly to replace his weapon right away. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, we got the statue right here. Also, canonically, we enter from the south, so it was appropriate for me to circle all the way around. Hello. This is Riza, a refuge for those too guilty to face the law-abiding world. Oh, okay. The unavoidable town of thieves, I guess. Town of lawlessness. Riza. I'm trying to read the... I'm trying to read the word, if it's a word, right above the door there. Not the one higher up, which... yeah, that doesn't look like anything. I mean, a little bit like Latin script, but not really. But the one above the door, I thought at first, could that actually be Japanese? No, it's not. I don't think. It's, yeah. As similar to Japanese, I suppose, katakana, as the above one is to Latin. Anyway, neither of them seem to say Riza. Right, oh, that's it, huh? What are a bunch of fresh-faced kids like you doing around here? Did your lunch money get stolen? I mean, can't you see that we have Kyle with us here? Wouldn't he be kind of famous around here as well? Hehehe. And he also doesn't object to that, to being referred to collectively as a kid. Rule number 1, work hard. Rule number 2, learn much. Rule number 3, steal all. Ah, yes. Rules to live by, for sure. Those are the basic rules of the Thieves Guild. Follow them all, and you'll be very successful. Thieves Guild, huh? Okay, surely we'll get whatever, key or other tool, lockpicks, we need to open all those orange chests around the world, huh? My list has 11 of them right now, so if I could go back and pick up all the treasures contained within, there might be some good stuff, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not really expecting any one of us to join the Thieves Guild, necessarily, but we'll see. Stick to the 3 basic rules of the Thieves Guild, and you won't get caught. Wait, well, at least not as much as you used to. Work hard and learn all. I mean, I suppose that would help, if you're specifically learning how to not get caught. It's not budging. I think we need a key. Oh, interesting. Special-looking metal door needs a key. What about this one? This one does not. Hello, children. Are you lost? It wouldn't surprise me. Riza was intentionally built with a confusing design to make it easier for thieves to hide and run away. Interesting. I was about to comment on the fact that there are buildings outside the city wall, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. And also, yeah, this place does look a little bit, well, confusingly built, yeah, sure. My husband is a member of the guild, and he still gets lost for hours at a time. Oh, well, that's not good. At first I thought my husband was cheating on me and getting lost and Riza was just his cover. But when I followed him around town for most of an afternoon, I found out he was telling the truth. He really is that bad at navigating. I'm amazed they haven't kicked him out of the Thieves Guild yet. Okay, and this actually goes out into the actual inside of town? Yeah, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Well, let's check out this building some more then, since this is where we happen to start. We can go up here, and that does absolutely nothing. Alright. Random ladders for no reason. Random corridor. Oh dear. And this is... no, not a dead end, actually. And this is gonna connect back to the main room? What? Wait. Oh, that's a one-way door. That is strange. It doesn't even look like this is part of the same building. Like, I mean, we can't walk all the way around this tower structure. So I'm not entirely sure how that even makes sense. But okay. Sure. I was headed for the Thieves Bazaar, but I stumbled into the guild headquarters instead. I hate it in there. All they do is talk about which thieves make the most money. Just because I'm not pulling in the big bucks doesn't mean I'm not a good thief. Also, a whole town of thieves, who are they stealing from? Each other? Why would they have to build their own town, you know, in a way that would make it easy for thieves to get away when being chased? Because, you know, unless they really are just stealing from other thieves and then being chased by those other thieves. Who knows? The guys at guild headquarters focus too much on the money. Thievery isn't just an income, it's an art. And I do this more for the love than the money. Well, before I got married anyway. Okay. I steal, therefore I am. The big book of suckers. Avoiding arrest, the easy way. These sure are some amazing books, Alex. I mean, you might be able to learn something from those, even if you're not planning to be a thief necessarily. Is this actually a regular shop? Or is everything here just everyone going to try to steal from me in some way or another? By, you know, I don't know. Try to scam me in some way or another. Well, of course my store is small. Low overhead equals high profits. It's not that small either. Now come on, buy something. I mean, I keep saying that I should stock up on some healing nuts. And I probably should. But, well, actually, yeah. Let's see if we still have any old herbs to get rid of. Yeah. There's really hardly a reason to use those anymore. Yeah. Just sell those. We do have 2 of these. We have a good amount of starlights, I suppose. You have 2. Well, actually, I should probably hand some over to my casters. Yeah. In which case, we don't really have that many. In fact, we have exactly enough for, you know, we have 1 for everyone. So maybe I should stock up on those. I will, however, get 1 of these for each of you guys. Only eat it in an emergency. They're not super cheap. Right, no starlight here. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so you can hand this one over to Nash. Why not? We also have 2 of these Angel's Tears. Should probably hand 1 over to someone else. Why not our healer? Who's in the front line? Yeah, no. Let's give 1 to her though. Right. You... Nope. Not that one. Ugh. Why is inventory management, or just menu navigation, so impossible for me still? I find it so awkward for some reason. Anyway, you can give this one to her, and this one to Jessica, and I think we're good. Still haven't found a use for the soap yet. Maybe somewhere in here, though? To get out of a... I don't know. Sticky situation. Not really sure how exactly soap would help. Did we talk to you guy over here? Stroll directly south from here and you'll find the town of Iluk. Ah. It is always a gamble to travel there for the purpose of thievery. The inventions to be found are either quite valuable or quite worthless. Oh, that's the risk? I thought they might have some anti-thievery technology, maybe. My last visit to Iluk was a failure. All I found were some rather large vegetables and floating balloons. Those don't sound like, well, I mean, I don't know, vegetables don't sound like an invention per se. Unless they're researching, you know, new methods of agriculture. All these people call Riza the town of thieves, but we don't just steal from anyone, you know? We only go after the rich folks who can afford it. You know, people like Master Mel. What? If I ever caught you breaking into my house, I'd crack your kneecaps. I mean, he just admitted to doing that, so I think you're free to beat him up a little bit. Oh, okay, I meant antiques from the Magic Guild in Vane. Oh my. Set foot in Vane and I'll strike you with thunder magic until your blood boils. Yeah, you're not... Oops. Didn't mean to leave here. Yeah, that guy was not really going to get out of that one. Okay. Let's keep going though, never mind, we got a cutscene. Welcome to Rizan. Not exactly the wealthiest town in the Marius zone, but a great place to learn the latest news and gossip. And the beer is lovely. Okay, so you're a regular, actually. Hey! Excuse me. Okay, classic. What did you steal from Null? Null, are you alright? Also, where is Null carrying all of our stuff, actually? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Well, the inhabitants of Riza certainly are rude. I can see why Kyle fits in so nicely here. Hey, Null, did that guy bump into you? Yes? Wait. Why did you talk so slowly? What was just stolen? Well, you just learned the only real downer to this place. It's a den of thieves. There are so many of them, they've even formed a guild. Watch your valuables. This place can get a little rough. Hey Kyle, perhaps you could have warned us before Null got robbed? Riza is a big town. If we're going to find those wings... Oh, okay, yeah, of course. That's what I thought. Maybe I caught a single frame glimpse of the dragon wings, but yeah. Obviously, we kind of need those back. Also, how did the game know that Null had them? If I hadn't handed them over, I'm sure they would have been stolen either way, but... Anyway, we better start looking now. I know you heard me, you selectively deaf weasel. Oh, okay. Back to the line formation it is. So, yeah, we certainly no longer have those wings. Which is a bit annoying, but I wasn't necessarily planning on leaving anyway, so, you know, whatever. This is awful. I've been assigned by the Thieves Guild to burgle the town of Iluk next month. Like there's anything valuable among that collection of cooks and crackpots. Why not assign me to Maribia? I'd even take Nanza. Hey, I like a big challenge as much as the next thief. Okay. Those seem like maybe your only options either. Anyway. Oh, also, maybe there isn't as much... Oh, there is a orange chest actually here that I almost didn't see. Is it even worth taking a note about this? Well, since I don't know how long it's gonna be until I get that key, that thieves key, I guess I might as well. Let's raise west. Right. Also, yeah, there does not actually appear to be as much of a city wall as I thought at first. It's just the outer layer of buildings here. Well, there is a bit of a wall here. I guess it's more like a corridor connecting these parts of the building. Anyway. I know that people say terrible things about Riza, but we're all good people here. Are you sure about that? Although some of us can be a bit intimidating at first. Good people who do bad things. Well, yeah. My husband has a heart of gold beneath his rough exterior. He's just lucky none of his friends know that. Or they'd try to steal it. Okay, another useless ladder. Is this your husband? Riza was founded by people like me, notorious lawbenders who had to flee from justice. Or pay the ultimate price. Now our once great city has become a town of petty thieves selling their stolen goods at a filthy flea market. It's a tragedy, I tell you. By the way, our money has not been stolen, has it? No. Okay. Oh, I was a great criminal in my day, but now I'm just living out the rest of my life in peace and quiet. The world isn't as peaceful as you think, old man. Well, certainly not recently. Yeah, this building isn't too complicated or confusingly built. People sure like to use antlers on all of the decorating around here. I invent tools to make the craft of thievery easier and safer. Thieves' keys. But the members of the Thieves Guild think they're too good to need it. They're too good to need my inventions. They keeping telling me to move to Iluk. Haha, very funny. I'm a thief, not a cook. Cook? Cook? Is it a cook or cook? Cook, maybe. Unless you also like cooking. I'd rather live in Riza and be considered a freak than live in Iluk and know I'm a freak. Okay. No thieves' key from you, huh? Also that random... I wasn't sure if that guy was supposed to be talking with a weird accent again, but I guess that was just a genuine mistake in the writing there. What's wrong, children? You look scared. Has something been stolen from you? It seems that everyone's a thief in this town, even me. Haha. It seems. There are many stolen goods for sale in the Thieves' Bazaar. Your missing item might be there. Of course. But you can't get in unless you're a member of the Thieves Guild. I'm not about to lend you my card. Can we steal it from you? Kyle, any help? I don't think there's ever been a better time to be a member of the Thieves Guild. Our leader has a sharp mind for business, and our new recruits are quick learners. Why don't you kids join up too? You look pretty smart to me. Maybe too smart to become thieves, but then again, seems like we kinda have to. That's right, we're smart enough to not enter the world of organized crime. Too bad you can't see reality from the saddle of that high horse you're on. Nothing changes your principles faster than a fed wad of cash in the palm of your hand. I mean, that's usually true, yeah? But also, I mean, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because in this world you can make so much money just fighting easy enemies out in the wilds, right? Who would ever become a thief? Man, what beautiful armor, and it's all stolen, right? So they probably wouldn't mind if I borrowed a piece. Yeah, sure, go ahead. No, but I certainly would. Why? It's literally stolen. They're proud of it too. And here I thought you'd given up the thieving life. Don't get your undergarments in a tangle, sweet cheeks. It was a joke, alright? A joke. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind if we could steal from these guys, but of course not. Come on and spend some money before I have to steal it from you. Sure, let's see. Wait, this is actually bad, though. And it's just armor, too. Okay, this might be useful. Can't equip. Wait, who can equip this? Oh, you could, but your inventory is full? Wait. Is it, though? I didn't think it was. No, you can equip this. And this is for you guys. Wait, okay, so this is the Sorcerer's Robe. I wasn't even paying attention. This is purity clothes, so... Washed in holy water, alright. Of course. So, yeah. Sorcerer's Robe. I mean, it's nothing special, but it's some extra defense, I guess. Silver Omelet can be used by all of our casters, and is also just a modest upgrade. Wait, no, not all of them. Just this is only for females, I guess. Alright, sure, why not? Might as well equip this, I guess. Huh? Inventory full. How is it the inventory full? With what? Oh, because she already had one of those nuts, and I handed over that thing. Okay, fair enough. In that case, we are going to sell the armor and the armlet. And then equip that. Thankfully, it allows you to do that even when you don't have room in your held items. So you have that one. Equip that. And equip that. And this is obviously not an upgrade for him or anyone. Right, okay. Sell that thing. And that and that. Okay, so that cost us 5,000 all in all. Not too bad. Yeah. Right. I mean, I suppose, I guess for the most part it doesn't matter that her inventory is full. Also, I did not even try the REM rod yet, so I will do that at some point. I'm assuming she can use it though. And I guess it doesn't, it's fine for her to have 2 extra healing items, right? I mean, she has a magic though. Of course, I also haven't tested yet if her magic actually, her healing spell actually improved from the extra wisdom of the expensive amulet I got her. I sure hope it does. It used to heal around 40-ish, right? 45 maybe? 40 to 45. So we'll see if it seems significantly better now. What am I trying to do? I guess I'm going to give this one back to Null, just so we have some extra room to shuffle stuff around. Anyway, so that's some upgrades. It was... Oh, there's the weapon shop, never mind. Let's see what you have to offer. We've got weapons here from all over the world. Come on over here and take a look. Alright. Well, it is... Wait. A samurai blade, which can be used by both of you guys, but it's only an upgrade. And slightly... you know, unfortunately it's not as much of an upgrade as I would have hoped, but it is an upgrade for Alex, of course. And also, I think last time I said, you know, I was talking about how the Bastard Sword was considered a two-hander here, but kind of ignored the fact that Kyle is also using a shield, right? So that is clearly not the case. It's just that he can randomly equip this one-handed sword, this bigger one-handed sword, just because he's supposedly stronger, I guess. Inherently stronger. It's just kind of weird, right? I mean, it's not... Some JRPGs specifically will often have equipment that is specific to one character, right? Because they kind of... Well, when you have several different party members that don't have an explicit character class, but each one is just considered an, you know, their own unique class, basically, and they have their own unique set of equipment that is never going to overlap with any of the other party members. But that is not entirely true here, because we have had things like the bows that could be equipped by different party members, right? Some people can equip different types of items. But both Alex and Kyle use one-handed swords, apparently, just not the same kinds of one-handed swords. Except there is some overlap, apparently, with this samurai blade. But not the bastard sword that Kyle came with. So... just a little bit arbitrary, but it's fine. Anyway, obviously we're gonna get this one. Harikari made easy? What is Harikari supposed to be? You mean Harakiri? Anyway, equip this one. A flail. Okay, that's another 5-point damage increase. Not gigantic, but we'll take it. And we have the Ethereal Cane Spiritual Staff, which... I mean... Sure. It is a damage upgrade for you. Spiritual. What the... You still have the fire canes equipped, right? Right now? Yeah. I mean, I'm not really using that to cast fireballs. Although I could. Maybe I'm gonna keep one of them unequipped, just so can use it. Well, she already has fire magic, right? She has fire and ice. He only has his lightning magic, so I guess I'm gonna keep the fire cane on him, just to be able to cast a different kind of magic, in case anything's completely immune to his, you know, lightning. That makes sense. Equip, and equip, and I guess I could have done this all a little bit more efficiently, but there we go. Okay, down to 15,000, which is fine. Totally okay. We're always getting new weapons in here, so keep checking back, because I want your money. Are you actually getting new weapons, though? Well, I guess we'll maybe check back eventually, at some point. Oh, hello! Don't mind the smile on my face. Just got done with another big shopping spree at the Thieves Bazaar. They have everything you could imagine, and it's all at rock-bottom prices, is it? It's easy to have great prices when you get all your inventory for free. I even saw some magic items for sale today. I wonder where they came from. What? I refuse to believe that thieves are lifting stuff from the Magic City. Maybe from Black Rose Street. Also, how would the thieves even get to Vane? They would have to make it through the trial in the first place to be allowed to use the teleporter app, so that actually seems unlikely. Vane should be relatively safe from that. Yes, well, I've been given a distinctly different assignment by my superiors at the Thieves Guild. I'll be robbing the people of Marriott next month. That's a place I might not have heard of. Okay. There aren't many hiding places for the criminal element, but the residents are so slow they won't even realize they've been plundered. Right. Then what's your assignment? I haven't seen you around before. We're not thieves. Well, I mean, we do steal things, or we would, I guess, if there were more loose items lying around in people's homes, but it's not this kind of game, unfortunately, where you can plunder every random drawer. Yes, well, you look like a fine young group of robbers. Perhaps a lot of you can come to Marriott with me. You don't get it. We're not robbers. We're not robbers. We're robbies. Yeah, right now anyway. Okay, did we enter this one? I think so. Yes. Yeah, of course. Okay. So the only place left is actually this main building up here. Or is it actually two? Yeah, no, it's one place with two entrances. I don't see that thief anywhere, but I know he ran in here. I mean, don't you know this place? Isn't Kyle supposed to be from here originally? Or, I don't know. Let's talk to the barkeep and find out where he went. And stay calm. Just stay calm. Okay, hey Alex, doesn't the old man at the counter look kind of familiar? The old man at the counter... Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, hold on. Let's talk to everyone else. See the old guy behind the counter? He ain't no bartender. He's the head of the Thieves Guild and the mayor of Riza. Okay. The head of the guild is a wise man and a great leader, but he has one noticeable weakness. His granddaughter, Lily. He spoils that little girl rotten. Okay, another leader with a... Wait, no, granddaughter in this case, okay. Surely Lily is not going to be another party member though, right? I mean, there's definitely not room for a sixth person. I keep hearing about this evil group called the Vile Tribe that lives in the frontier. Who the hell is the Vile Tribe? And who the hell could survive out there? It seems not everyone outside of Vane knows the history of our world. Wait, I keep hearing about this evil group called the Vile Tribe? Oh, okay. So on repeat, Mia does not comment? Interesting. Lily has shut herself in her room and won't come out. The poor girl's been terrified ever since she heard about the singers being kidnapped by the Vile Tribe. Oh, okay. What's even more depressing is that she's too afraid to sing. The head of the guild puts on a brave face, but I've seen him on the verge of tears several times. It's all so senseless. Lily should be standing on that table right now and singing her dear little heart out. If I wasn't too drunk to see straight, I'd be out looking for the little love right now. Good to see that he has his priorities straight. Without that dear little girl here to sing for us, I don't even have the energy to steal anymore. That's all I can do to motivate myself to keep drinking. Well, at least you still have that. So you are the mayor of the town and the leader of the Thieves Guild? You don't look too special from here. Hey Kyle, haven't seen you around here for a while. Sit down and have a drink, lad. Hell, have three. Let's hear some stories of life in Nanza. I wish I could, friend, but I'm not here to tell tales and swill ales. Someone stole a valuable item from a member of my group, and I'm here to get it back. That's a shame, Kyle. But complaining about thievery in Riza is like whining about wuss magicians in Vane, you know? Hey, cool it, Nat. Actually, I was hoping you could help us get it back. You're an influential guy around here. I mean, to say the least, I guess. Isn't there anything you can do for us? Well, this must be important if you're trying to use flattery. There is a way to get your item back. Members of the guild aren't allowed to steal from other members. Oh, okay. If one of you joins the guild, whoever stole your item will have to give it back to you. Not as easy as I hoped, but I guess we really don't have a choice. So, how do I join the guild? Your thieving skills have to be tested by one of the guild elite. He can be found working in Marriott this week. Finding him is also part of the test. You know how to get to Marriott, right? Just walk along the coast of the Inner Sea until you reach it. The Inner Sea, which one is that? The one to the west or to the east? I'm guessing the one to the east, probably because the land kind of curls around that way. Bends around that way, maybe is a better way to say it. Marriott? That's practically in the steadiest zone. Stadia? Are we strong enough to go that far? Hey, you guys can stay here if you want. I'm the only one who has to pass the test. Oh, you were going to take it. I guess that makes sense. As long as you all don't mind being labeled wimps for life, I'm fine with it. Okay, I guess we're okay with that. Just go ahead. There's nothing else I can tell you until you travel to Marriott and take this test, Kyle. Just walk along the shore of the inner sea until you get there. It's a lovely walk. Long, but lovely. Okay. Also, hey there. Ho ho ho. Hello, Alex. I wouldn't have expected to see you in a place like this. There are a lot of thieves in Riza. Make sure you keep a firm grip on your possessions. Yeah, too late. You already been robbed? You've already been robbed? Good luck finding the culprit. Ho ho ho. Yeah, better not tell him what was stolen. He might be kind of annoyed by that. Alex, I take it you came this way to find the Red Dragon. But the only way to get there is by flying over the mountains. So, what are you gonna do? I can't fly to the cave by myself, Alex. What are we going to do? Maybe we'll get to see some null transformation after all. But, well, first things first, I guess. At the very least, we were able to get some equipment upgrades here. And, I mean, I was definitely tempted to try checking out some of these other locations. Because almost basically for the first time since the beginning of the game, we even had some other locations to check out, right? I mean, I've been, well, not necessarily complaining, but commenting on the fact that there really haven't been any, you know, other points of interest to even check out besides the, you know, one town and one, you know, dungeon or other you know, locations somewhere near it. Here we actually have a couple, not that many, but there were a couple of places that I could have checked out. Well, not around here specifically. Yeah, so it has, well, there is that place. Actually, maybe that is Marriott. Never mind. So maybe this is the inner sea. Also, yeah, I was wrong about the land only going eastward. It actually goes both directions. So that's the inner sea. But over this way we have this place and that forest, and past that, well, the path continues. Okay, so I was thinking that we were supposed to head over this way, but I guess maybe Marriott is that other place, most likely. And so we might be able to get our rod back pretty quickly there. But, I mean, I was tempted to check out these places first, or all the other places, rather than the, you know, obvious town that was right there, that turned out to be Riza. And I wonder what would have happened. I mean, I'm assuming that we just wouldn't have been able to do anything meaningful in Marriott. We might still not be able to do anything meaningful here, because we are supposed to head to Marriott next. This is the spring of the goddess Althena. Oh, okay. If you enter its soothing waters, you can purify your soul. Do you wish to? Sure. As you must know, springs where the two sexes bathe together are not permitted. In light of that, it is now necessary to inform you that this is a spring for males only. Your female companions may wait over there, or seek out the springs designated for them. Okay, I mean, wouldn't there usually just be a wall to separate the two areas? But, you know, so both sexes could still bathe in the same spring, just separated from each other, at least? It seems kind of mean to just not allow the girls to bathe at all. But okay, I guess. Thanks for the blurring. Much appreciated. Okay, well now, I'm certain you must feel refreshed. Your skin is absolutely radiant. Did that actually do anything for us, or was that just fan service of some kind? Okay. So there's definitely not as much going on here as I thought there might. Never mind. Maybe entering the spring actually did something. Maybe once the entire party has benefited from a bath like that. Once we find the girls' spring somewhere. That'll do something. We do have enemies here. Let's see how tough they are. Okay, they look kind of terrifying. Brain lickers. Yeah, they sound terrifying as well. Let's test that new sword. And, well, you don't have anything new to test. However, wait, you do actually. Spiritual staff. Can be used. Let's see for what. Alright, and you can also finally test... Oh no, wait. I already tested that. And yeah, you can. What is that? A yellow number? What does that mean? Have I seen that before? I couldn't quite tell what kind of magic that was supposed to be. I mean, maybe fire? Single target fire spell? Yeah, I guess, okay. What does yellow mean then? Is that specifically ineffective? Maybe? Huh. Yeah, I guess so, and I guess the spiritual staff maybe also deals fire damage on contact, you know? Oh wow, that's good experience, holy crap. 195 for that? That doesn't seem like a very tough fight at all. Don't mind if I do get a couple levels here. Well, maybe not all at once, not right now, but yeah. I mean, we definitely saw with that last boss fight that we were just barely tough enough to make it. So we can definitely use an extra level or two. Let's just go like this. I kind of wish there was a setting that allowed the AI to use skills, but not items. I suppose I could always just take all consumable items away from them, and then just use the AI setting, just to make it through these fights as quickly as possible, with no concern for conserving magic. Because if I use AI now, they're definitely gonna just start using their healing items. That's also 11. That's also yellow damage, or a yellow number. And pretty low damage, so... I'm guessing... Also, I should be using skills here. I'm just too lazy, honestly. Yeah. I'm guessing that all these enemies are just resistant to fire, and that it is actually fire damage that the spirit staffs do. 321, yeah. Nice. Mash leveled up. Attack increased. Okay, nothing too unexpected here. New spell, maybe? Something other than his one attack spell? No? Okay. Right, we want to just heal everyone. Actually, not everyone needed healing, but good enough. Again, it's the lazy method. Oh god. Why do you scream so terrifyingly? You're just a bee. Killer buzzes. Alright. Okay, let's not be lazy. Let's actually... You know what? Sure, let's just go crazy. Is this all enemies? Sure. Let's do that. Have I tested all of your attacks yet? I did try this one and this one. I guess I haven't used a single target attack yet, which is of course a bit wasted here, but, you know, whatever. Okay, 51 damage. What the heck? 54? No. Okay, thanks for not stinging. Jeez. Good thing I... Yeah, okay, so... Lightning? Wait, maybe it's lightning? Maybe it's not fire, but lightning. That those staffs do. 400. And her things, I guess. Jessica leveled up. Give her a second attack, maybe? No? No second attack, no offensive spell. Alright. Oh well. Okay, so that was a little bit terrifying. 2,000 silver, though. I'll take it for sure. Yeah, definitely need some healing up here. 89. Wait, I should be trying to pay attention to how much it heals. So from 18 to 60. Wait, that's still only 42. Right? Yeah. So the extra wisdom does not seem to have helped with making her healing stronger at all. That's definitely a shame. But also it's a little bit terrifying how much damage you guys have been taking. I mean, your defense is 66, which is not that much lower. Wasn't Kyle also hit with the stinging attack, or was that actually just the claw melee attack, which is significantly weaker? I thought he was also stung. In which case, there is not a big difference between their defenses at all. But these guys took over 50 damage, and he took 7. Maybe it was just a melee. Anyway, yeah, those bees are no joke. And well, it's okay, actually. I was thinking about unequipping those healing nuts, but I'm too lazy for that, and then I would have to re-equip them, and it's a pain. Let's just use some casual magic here. I mean, you really don't need to use this, but whatever.
Check this out.
Right, okay, so lightning, yeah, does not really work against these. So maybe these are lightning resistant, not fire resistant. We'll see once Mia gets to cast her spell. If she does, well, that's definitely going to kill that thing, yeah.
By the power of Athena.
Oh no, okay, so I guess they're just resistant to both fire and lightning. I guess next up I should try ice magic, just to confirm that maybe they're just resistant to all kinds of magic. Right, sure, let's deal with more of these. It's only 3 though. That shouldn't be too bad. Guess we'll see. Alex is... Yeah, I mean, obviously he would be running low on mana if I just keep spending so freely. Also, I don't know if these bees have the same kinds of weaknesses as those other enemies. I suppose there is no particular reason why they would. I'm still curious as to how exactly the targeting works for this particular attack here. Let's see how it works in this case. If he's always going to jump to a predefined position on the side of the screen and just shoot basically across the perfectly across the middle of the battlefield. No, actually you do target a specific enemy, right? So I guess maybe the attack is always lined up with that enemy. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll see, because I targeted the bee that is at the top right now.
Check this out.
If it even survives, but it probably will. Okay, these are also definitely resistant to lightning damage. Okay, yeah, he jumps to roughly that position. I suppose he's perfectly lined up with that bee, so yeah, that checks out, I guess. A cool attack for sure. Congrats, Mia. 7 mana. Nice. Range increased by 1, okay. She doesn't typically have to move around a whole lot, but it's nice to have, I guess. Do we need to heal? I think we're good. There's a red chest. Sneaky, sneaky. What's this place even called, though? Hold on. What is this place called? Also, I should absolutely save, so I will do that. Marriott Woods. Wait, oh, this is on the way to Marriott. Huh? Never mind. What's that other place then? Oh, is that Iluk? Wait, did someone say that it was just to the south of Riza? I think it's really very clearly to the southwest, but I guess it has to be Iluk then. In that case, we're definitely going to head out of here and check that place out first. Now I really do wonder though if I could have actually gone through these woods and all the way to Marriott before ever entering Riza and having the rod stolen. Anyway, Marriott Woods. Also west. Okay, so that's 13 items on the list now, 13 chests. I wonder if each one of these is going to have some sort of unique item, or if some of them will just have money. I'm certainly not expecting just consumables of some kind, right? It has to be something more special than that, or else it wouldn't really be worth going back for these. Anyway, I think in this case we can probably with just 2 enemies, we can just go for some physical attacks. 52, jeez. Well, it looks like we're not actually going to kill any of them. Like this. Okay. Some casual area attack. Didn't even seem like a spell, just a normal attack that they can do. Okay, that one was close. Close to death, I mean. Okay. Definitely don't underestimate them, even if it's just 2 of them. Okay, so I've basically explored the south and the west of the zone. Good enough for now. Oh, right, and then there was this that I completely forgot about. We can enter it. Well, I mean, we can approach it at least. It's probably just going to be sealed off, though. Oh. Those who seek the Guardian of Knowledge must have a special knowledge first. What does that mean? Do we need to know a password or something? We're just wasting our time here, Alex. Let's go to Marriott. Are we wasting our time? Nah. Okay, yeah. Fine. That's what I expected. But it's still a little bit disappointing. Oh well. So... does it say anywhere? You're probably gonna tell me. Yeah, this is the town of Iluk, of course. The people to the north that live in Riza and Marriott think we're all a bunch of fruitcakes. The people to the north in Marriott. Marriott is definitely not to the north of here. I mean, it might be technically further north, but it's also very far to the east. Oh well. Take geographical directions, I guess, from people in this world with a couple of grains of salt. But I say, who are they to judge? They're all a bunch of thieves and hicks. Okay. I mean, the people of Riza are definitely thieves. Have you ever tried to swim in lemon jello? It's actually quite refreshing. Those uptight jerks in Riza won't even try it. I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't try it. But to each their own. He's hopeless. I've told him 1,000,000 times to clean his room before he lost something important, and now... Oh, hi. How can I help you today? Who are you talking about, randomly? That was weird. But okay. What the heck is this? This. White bracelet. White is alright. Okay. I mean, sure. What? Wait, who's that for? It's for you. Is that just a regular defense item? I guess he's the only one who can equip it. It's only 2 extra points. Sure, equip. Oh yeah, okay. Guess we don't need that anymore. And just white. A white bracelet is clearly better than a silver bracelet. Okay. Wait, I kind of didn't really pay close attention to what else. No, the rest is just generic consumables. So thanks for that random armor upgrade for 2 points. Maybe now... Oh, yeah, we do need this one. Maybe now Nash is only going to take 49 damage from being stung by a killer buzz. So what will my brother do after he descends to the bottom of the ocean? He needs to think before he starts building his inventions, not after. Oh, right. Wait. This is the place of inventors. Of course. I just forgot because this place looks so, you know, doesn't look exactly like the center of technology and invention. It looks more like some sort of, I don't know. Yeah, it looks so like a colony of nature lovers, you know, living in harmony with all the plants. It looks kind of, yeah, like the opposite of high-tech. He needs to think before he starts building his inventions, not after. You want an example? The washing machine he built started out as an indoor jacuzzi. Okay. I mean, if it turned out to be a useful washing machine, though, I guess that's good. What's this? No comment? What are you doing? Hello? Thanks to my brother's great machine, clothes dry faster in Iluk than anywhere else, than anywhere in the world. And people give me tips if I crank faster to dry their clothes quicker. Good for you. Well, back to work. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's locked, Alex. Okay. This season's crop was mediocre, but I'm sure my husband will be able to determine what went wrong in time for the next planting. Okay. Sure he will. Oh, that was a place. Huh. Oh, okay, that's neat. Hydroponics, huh? Or, well, it's literally just an indoor pond, I guess, with some sea lilies. Oh, the frustration. Just when I finally solved the problem of size, I encounter the problem of taste. I can't sell these vegetables when they have the flavor of boiled shoes. Well, yeah, that would be a bit of a tough sell. And a tough chew. Oh, the frustration. Nothing here, huh? But those are some giant vegetables. I see now what that one thief was talking about. Wow, this pumpkin is so big, you'd get a hernia trying to roll it into your kitchen. It would take an army of chefs to make a pie out of this. And it would take my dad about 10 seconds to eat it all. Are you serious, Jessica? Your father must really have let himself go since his days as one of the 4 heroes. Trust me, Nash, he could still slap you silly using nothing but his pinky finger. Well, he could if he could move at all right now. If I tried to eat this thing by myself, I'd be too full to fly. You'd be... yeah, you'd be too full for anything. Too full to live. Just don't try. That's strange. I know I left them around here somewhere. I wouldn't throw those blueprints out by accident, would I? Uh-oh. Not in the garbage can either. I need to ask around town and see if I gave them to someone by mistake. Blueprints, huh? Who are you? There's a lot of strange junk on these shelves. See anything like a potion to make you invisible or glasses to let you see through clothes? Come on. You'll be seeing stars if you don't cut it out, Buster. Alex, I don't know what any of this is used for. Although I have a theory about the thing with the hand crank and the honey dispenser. Hand crank and honey dispenser. I don't know what they're trying to go for there. Maybe I don't want to. This game has made me suspicious of everything that anyone says. Okay, I guess we can't help you with that. Where's the door there? Okay, random platform. Could land with some sort of land there with some sort of flying machine. Didn't we hear about someone actually having invented one of those or trying to invent one? This week's Hot Girl News says that the reclusive Mia Asa has left Vane for the first time in her life. Do you know how much a picture of her would be worth to the publishers of Hot Girl News? Well, do you? As soon as I get a solid lead as to her location, I'm taking my camera and finding that mysterious vixen. Alex, this man makes me very uncomfortable. We should leave here right away. Yeah, can't blame you. Also, we happen to have a picture of her. How much exactly would you pay for it? Whoa, you're Mia Asa. Uh-oh, should have left. The daughter of Lamia Asa, the future leader of the Magic Guild, and a very hot girl. Would you mind if I took a few dozen pictures of you in various states of undress? Yes, we would. Alex, please don't let this man touch me. Yikes. I wonder how much of this was actually in the original version of the game. That strikes me as something that might have been completely invented by the translators, and shame on them. Anyway, there was not a whole lot to do here, as it turns out. Kind of disappointing, really. But also perfect timing for ending the episode, I suppose. I guess next time we're going to head into that forest, and through that forest, for real. If I can find it again. Was it down this way? No. Okay, it's just further north than I thought. Still pretty far to the east, though. Well, yeah, actually, it's a good ways north of Iluk, so, you know, fair enough. But, anyway. As I said, we are going to, well, fully explore this place, and probably make it to Marriott next time. And we'll see how long it will take for us to, you know, deal with this whole theft shenanigan. As, you know, for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!